Let's go. It's the great, the mighty, the bold juice coming in at 5'5", 230 pounds. The reigning, defending podcast champion.
Gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Side Projekt Podcast. Flex your guns. Blow your eardrums out.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what we're all about.
Gonna have to compress the shit out of that in editing.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Oh,
Neither one of us wanted to give up the high pitch. Like, we all kept rocking that.
That's why I fucking, we all, like, there's more than just you and I here. We all of us, each and every one of us, we are Venom.
They're talking to you again.
I like that, man. I like that. There's so many things that we haven't been able to
catch up on
and talk about. When I say it like that, it sounds like it's like bad though.
Why, man?
Like, oh, we've had all these guests on. There's just so many things that we want to talk. Like, it sounds like that. Like I'm being like a dick. I don't mean it in a dick way. We just had other responsibilities and things that we have been doing.
Yes, sir.
But we wanted to talk about all kinds of stuff, man. There's so many things, so many different things we wanted to talk about, and all kinds of different news that comes out. I'll just kind of, just
Gas station
ready to go. A lot of people have been telling us to talk about the Nintendo thing. They wanted to know our views about the Nintendo stuff. And so I don't know. For those that don't know what we're talking about, Nintendo has no plans to release another Switch model as of right now. That's because the new Nintendo Switch, which is necessarily not really
new.
Yeah, it's not really new. It's more just like a little bit of an upgrade. It's the Switch OLED model that is $349.99, arrives October 8th. And the differences are absolutely mind-blowing, dude.
So much so that it finally has 4K capabilities, correct?
Yes, it does not. It's still the same 1080p when docked. Yeah.
But tell me they fixed the 1080p when portable mode, right?
Oh, yes, you bet that they did not. It's still 720 in portable mode, but with that OLED screen that we were talking about that is 0.38 of an inch bigger.
Every 0.8 of an inch matters.
Yeah, every little inch matters, apparently, right? And it's got this new wide adjustable stand for easy viewing in tabletop mode. I mean, that one's okay. That's all right. That's not.
But
bad,
at least tell me they fixed that communication issues that they were having with the online stuff. You know, like the messaging.
Yeah, the
voice,
messaging, right? The voice chat. You got to use
the app or using your cell phone, right?
They finally did not, but they did provide a built-in wired LAN port, so you can still kind of like not really do anything with your online capabilities at a faster pace, you know? So that's pretty much.
But after all these years, they did finally fix the Joy-Con drift issues, right?
Yes, they finally did not fucking mention anything about the Joy-Con drift issues, so probably not. Yeah, probably not. Yeah. It's, I guess, I don't know, man.
So it's kind of the new Switch, but not really a new Switch.
Yeah, kind of. It's kind of, it's new, but it's not really new. Basically, everyone was like, oh my God, we're getting a new Switch. And Nintendo's like, we hear you. You guys want 4K?
All
you guys want more games? You want this? You want that?
Joy-Con drift.
Everybody was like, yeah, hell yeah, we want that. And Nintendo was like, you know what? We're basically just going to give you an OLED model, and you're just going to have to deal with it.
I'm representing for the gangsters all across the world. Still.
But really, though, honestly, there's really not too much, I don't think, to go absolutely crazy about with this Switch model.
Nothing that wants you to camp out in front of, like, let's say a GameStop or somewhere crazy.
Like the old days,
like the old days, like the glory days where you rock out that, that beach chair.
Yes.
You throw out the little tent. You have the little cot, right?
Everybody get together. Trains coming through.
All your boys are like all gathering up, telling you what part they're gonna play with you, even though they're never gonna play with you again.
Exactly, dude.
Coffee in hand.
I went to a lot of those actually back in the day, dude. I went to a lot of GameStop releases, like the midnight releases. A lot of Assassin's Creed ones. I went there. I even dressed my dog up in an Assassin's Creed fucking thing one time. R.I.P. to Vito, my male dog who passed away a couple years ago.
Sir, Big Vito. Never liked Roger though.
But I went to a lot of those, man. A lot of, like I said, a lot of Assassin's Creed ones, and like there's one where, if I can, because I saw it recently, if I can find the old school video at one of the, it might have been Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, GameStop midnight release party. If I can find the video, I have a video of, I believe it's two cosplayers, a Joker and a Bane.
Okay.
and they're like dancing because there's like music and a DJ and everything at the release.
It was a whole celebration.
It was a whole celebration, dude. The good old days, man. And Joker and Bane were dancing. They were like having this dance off, and I filmed it. If I can find that, I'll throw it up. But if I can't find it, then obviously.
Then it was just karate chops.
Not up.
Just the karate chops.
And then just enjoy the story. But I used to go to a lot of those, man. I used to go to a lot of those. They were a good time, dude. I used to go to the World of Warcraft ones, too.
There was things and releases
exactly,
that you would want to jump at and
Yes.
say, hey, this is where I want to throw my mom's
And you build that
allowance
camaraderie
money or
if you go with friends. A lot of the times, in my younger years, I would go alone because I didn't have any friends. But I would go alone, and especially for the World of Warcraft ones, I think all the World of Warcraft midnight releases, I believe I went by myself except for one. I did go with a friend that played Warcraft with me. But the majority of the World of Warcraft releases, I went by myself. And it was still cool, though, because like you're standing in line, and even though you like don't know anybody, conversations just spark up.
Yeah, because
about what you're excited about, or maybe what you're doing in the game right now. If it's World of Warcraft, if you guys don't know how World of Warcraft goes, it's constantly ongoing. You know what I mean? So like what you may be doing in WoW right now, and then what you're looking forward to. You know what I mean? And you talk to everybody about that, and that camaraderie, and those things are gone, man. You know?
Man. I mean, again, it's like you said, you might not necessarily know everybody there, but it becomes a thing where like, oh, you play WoW, or I play this.
Yeah, and then you start talking. Yeah, you just start talking. You build, and then sometimes like you would exchange like
back when you guys
usernames and whatnot.
Communicate.
Yes, exactly.
Your words.
And now everybody gets in social settings, and I don't know anything. I'm not one to make fun of anybody. I got fucking social issues. But but anyway, back to the Nintendo thing. Look, I'm not shitting on anybody
that's excited
for it. Like if you're excited for it, by all means, dude, that's actually dope. You know what I mean? Is he?
Jar of Retro.
I don't remember if he is.
He is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We made this episode for you, man.
If you are excited about it, that's actually dope. Like that's cool that Nintendo did something that sparked your interest. I'm not shitting on that. But personally speaking, for me, I'm just going to give my opinions. There's nothing for me that justifies paying $349 for this model. You know, unless I'm collecting it, I'm a collector and I want to collect things.
Or you gotta have every system,
gotta have everything. Yeah, you know what I mean. Then cool, kudos 100%. Once again. But for me, I already have a Switch, and I'm not that big on portable. I'm not that big on playing my Switch portable. I like playing it docked more than anything else.
The majority of the time, that's how we're playing Smash Bros, Mario Kart 8, and all that.
Do I respect the ability to be able to play it in portable mode? Of course. Of course. To be able to take it with you, of course. But I'm more of an at-home gamer. I'm more of a sit-on-the-couch gamer if I'm not on my PC. I'm more of a console gamer if I'm not on my PC. So I don't play portable that often. Yeah. And this OLED model seems like it caters a lot more to the portable crowd than it does for the docked crowd, you know, for the guys that are playing on people that are playing on consoles, the gamers that are playing on console, you know what I mean, right there at home on a TV or a monitor or whatever.
I think some of the things that I was seeing also come out around the time where this was first announced was like this might not necessarily so much be that it's gonna be for like for the people who've already had a Switch and all that. But
this could be for new people.
This could be a good introduction to a Switch. For people. But the thing about that is, like, for somebody like me that waited around all these years and all this time to say, hey, look, I'm gonna wait to upgrade.
I'm
gonna wait for a
more of an upgrade.
Yeah, because there has to be something after all this time with a console that's clearly working. That people like, that still have interest in it. So its lifespan is still there. But I look at the differences between the old Switch and the OLED, and I'm kind of like, am I really gonna pay
that much more?
When that's only like a step down for some of the other bigger consoles, right?
Step up.
Yeah.
Or no,
Like if we're talking against other consoles,
if we're talking about the Series X and the PS5, the Switch still doesn't necessarily compete as far as specs go. But Nintendo is in their own world where they kind of don't need to compete. I think the majority of Nintendo gamers go to Nintendo for something Nintendo games, like a different style. They're not going to get like the best graphical capabilities. They're not going for those like super hardcore AAA games like Grand Theft Auto or maybe like Hellblade or any of those crazy with The Witcher. Even though I think The Witcher is on Switch now, I'm not sure. Or like Skyrim, even though I know Skyrim is on Switch now, but even those games are. It's downgraded in graphical capabilities because it's on a Nintendo console. I don't think the majority of gamers, basically, you know what you're getting when you're getting a Nintendo console. And you know you're going for Zeldas, Marios, Kirby's, Metroid, Smash Bros, Mario Kart, things like that. You're going to Nintendo consoles for those games.
Those style games, and you know what to expect, and you know where it's going to perform and not perform. Yeah.
But with that being said, I still stand by my statements, and like what you said too, enough time has gone by that I would just expect that if you were going to announce a new Nintendo Switch model, that it would be higher specs than what they've given us with this OLED
it's not like
model.
we're in the minority of what we're saying. This is stuff that the community has said.
Yeah, I see everybody
a long time ago,
people, yeah.
and has been talking about. So you have essentially your crowd, your people who consume your product who are telling you, hey, this is what we expect, and you're like, boom, 0.3 of an inch bigger screen should satisfy you.
And then if you go like on the Nintendo website, you'll see that like almost everything that they're advertising for this is mainly portable stuff only, like 7-inch OLED screen, that's portable.
Yeah.
Wide adjustable stand, that's portable.
Yeah.
Find your best angle, because now you can angle it in more positions. That's portable, right? Built-in wired LAN port. Okay, that one's not portable.
Yeah.
But you can connect using the Ethernet cable, right? So you can get
When
faster
playing in
speeds and
TV
do this
mode
and
and all that,
better
yeah.
connection and everything.
Yeah.
But I mean, for what? Like,
Yeah.
There's really not that much online capabilities on a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
And I'm not shitting. Well, I guess I am shitting on the ones that are, but like Mario Kart is online capable. Splatoon is online capable. I mean, what other big games are really online capable that you're actually playing online with other people, not like little leaderboards and scoreboards and things like that. I'm talking about
Smash
like
Bros, but that
Smash
one
Bros. Okay,
yeah,
there's
because
one.
because you got to think,
But
like,
it's trash, dude. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
it is
because we try to play all the time. If us, say we're here after a show and we play with Mike with Jar of Retro.
Yeah, like that one time I whipped his ass completely with Meta Knight, and I couldn't physically say in my microphone like, hey dude, you suck, just give it up.
Yeah.
Meta Knight, just give up, don't ever play.
Yeah.
You know, like I wasn't able to say that. I had
Because
to
I
grab
had to
my
use
phone
the
on
app.
speaker,
Yeah, and it sucks, dude. It sucks,
yeah,
man.
I would have much rather even appreciated something so basic like that they fixed.
Yes.
And I would have been
Yes,
satisfied
dude.
with that plus these upgrades. But
At this point,
the fact that
just- go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
the fact that we're just getting just this, it's not gonna justify the price for me.
Not for me
For
either.
one, and for two, it's also gonna make me go back and say, hey, Mike, you got somebody selling it for cheaper. I'll buy
Yes.
an older system. It's not.
Yeah.
It makes no sense for me.
I'm
I'm not
spending
missing
full
out
price
on
on
much.
this.
Yeah.
Oh man, what was I gonna say? I hate when that happens. It was something about the online stuff. Oh, I would have.
tracks.
I would have even said, all right, well, if this is what you're providing, just this OLED model, how about just I would even rather you just nix that, fuck the whole new hardware, and fix things that are wrong with this now.
Current system.
With this current systems now. Fix the Joy-Con drift.
Please.
Give us more
I don't want to
online.
send you my control 10 times and it come back still fucked up.
Give us more online capabilities. I know if you're a common viewer of our show or tune in or listen or whatever, we've said a lot of these things often, but I mean, it just still rings true to me, man. Like I want more. I want
and again,
a better
it's not just
online.
us saying it. It's the community that's
Right.
saying it. It's everybody
Yes,
that's
there
being
are people that
open
agree
about
with
it.
us. Yeah, and I'm sorry if you're like tired of hearing us say this over and over, but I want.
Tell Nintendo to fix the issues.
I want better online capabilities than just like the Nintendo Switch Online, SNES, and NES. Better. I don't want to use the voice app. Just give me so I can put some headphones on and a mic. Give me a good messaging system. Give me a better like friend list and layout. Like maybe achievements, yes and no. They're not like the biggest deal in the world, but they're just kind of fun in a sense, like a little bit. Like just it feels a little rewarding sometimes when you see like an achievement pop up that you did something dope and you're like, fuck yeah, I did that. Or like how Xbox, forgive me, I'm sure PlayStation does it too. But you ever got those ones where like you do something dope and you get an achievement that's like a rare achievement, and it's like maybe only 7% of the gamers have it, and you did it, and you're like, fuck, dude, that's cool. Like
Top 7%,
top
baby.
7%, like that's dope. Is it the biggest deal in the world? No.
But it's just nice when it's
cool.
there, but it's not like...
And then like you share it with your friends, or you see like certain things. Like I just want
I
more.
got this and you did it.
Yeah, exactly. You know, they just want like I just want cool things. I want to be able to see like I just want more details, what my friends are playing and like this, and like be able to message them right there in the app, and like, you know what I mean? And if since you have the Nintendo app on the phone, but it's really only used for the stupid voice chat shit, why don't you do like what Xbox has, for instance? They got the Xbox app. That shit's
Being
dope,
that you guys
dude.
are working together, maybe that's something you guys should be focused on.
Yeah, which is another thing. If you guys don't know, we did a whole episode about it. I'll put the thumbnail up.
Just saying.
I've done like a couple episodes about it, but where we talked about Xbox and Nintendo working together. We still haven't heard any news about that. We were expected to hear some news at E3 from either or, but nothing happened. So who knows what they're doing, but they have confirmed that they are working together on something. We don't know what.
Yeah.
That's long story short on that. But like, I just want to, you know, instead of, if you have the app already and it's just for the stupid voice chat that barely fucking works, like why don't you integrate something else like what Xbox have, where I can message people right there on the app. I can message my friends, my Nintendo friends right there on the app. I can see what they're doing or playing or this or that. I can still go ahead and leave the voice chat thing in there, because Xbox has that now too, where you can join a party
but you need to have that
and talk to your
though.
friends.
Yeah,
but fix it, make it better. You know what I mean? And just add those things. I just want more. Like, be able to, your screenshots or your recordings, be able to have them on your phone uploaded just like you can do with Xbox. And forgive me, I'm not mentioning PlayStation. I don't have one currently, so I don't know if PlayStation can do all of those things. But you know, I don't know. And it's just like, whatever, dude, you know? Anyway, back to all the things that it's the website is catering to and what it's saying. 64 gigabyte internal storage, so they've got a little bit more storage.
That's like one Call of Duty update, but go ahead.
Enhanced audio. But again, what is that? That's portable mode.
That's all marketing towards the portable mode.
Yeah, it's more handheld stuff. You know, and then it's like 3 modes in one. TV mode,
I was waiting for this
tabletop mode, handheld mode. Like, those are not new things.
You know what that
These
feels
are
like
all
to
things
me?
that have been
you know
included
what, you know what
in
they should have
Nintendo
put
Switch.
in? Recycled marketing mode.
Recycle marketing mode.
That's what you're doing. You're
Exactly,
recycling the same pitch that
Yeah.
you would have given me when this first came out, because a lot of the stuff that you're pitching me,
You're not pitching me anything new.
is from the old model.
Yes, exactly. This is Joy-Con, it says. The included Joy-Con controllers give you total gameplay flexibility. I do like
Didn't
the Joy-Cons,
previous
though.
ones
Do the same thing. They did the same thing, yeah. But I mean, I get it. Don't
These
get me
look
wrong.
a little
We're
cooler,
shitting-
though.
These do look cooler.
I
yes.
do like.
I like the black and white.
Look, I will say that I
Yes.
like the black and white.
I dig
If
it.
it later becomes a customizable thing where you could change this, that, whatever, that'll be fucking dope.
Yeah, they're cool.
But
I dig that. Yeah. Choose your control style. Share with a friend. Try something new. Try what? That's new. It's the same console. It's the same thing. What am I doing that's new?
Try getting a new console?
As a current Switch gamer, what am I doing that's new?
See, here's the thing, though, man. Like, even for somebody like me who's a little bit behind, because like
Try different color combos. You can do that.
A lot of the stuff I wanted to do. Again, this seems like I'm reading up on the first Switch. This does not feel like I'm reading up on something so revolutionary that I will sacrifice like the last 349 doll hairs that I have or something like crazy stuff like that.
Yeah.
I can't barter with somebody for something like this that, again,
Yeah. I don't know,
recycled.
you know, and it's just like, they're like, so many games to play. And then on the site, what are we looking at? Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, still. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, still. All right, Mario Golf Super Rush, okay, all right.
That's new,
all
and
right,
that actually
all right.
seems kind of dope.
I actually do want to play that.
I want
to lie. Yeah,
golf myself into
wanna
a
play
couple
that.
episodes.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, okay, yes. Yes, 100%.
We've been waiting
still
for it.
is a port, but yes, I get it. And by the way, while we're talking about ports, something we've mentioned a million times, for anybody that hasn't seen previous episodes or is new, we'll state it again. Ports are cool. Don't get me wrong. But there's also disadvantages to it. Ports are dope for people that, for instance, a lot of these ports that are coming to the Switch are Wii U ports, right? A lot of people didn't
console
play
which I
the
missed
Wii U.
out on.
Exactly. But the Wii U did have really dope games. A lot of people didn't like the Wii U itself, but the Wii U had
like
some
the
really
dope
cool
games.
games.
Yeah.
So I get that they're going to port over these dope games. Said it a million times.
And
really cool.
It's a chance for somebody like
Yes.
me who hasn't caught up on a lot of
Gives
these
them a
things.
chance.
Gives me a chance to kind of
100%,
catch up
yes.
and see why you're so excited about, about the Legend of Zelda or something crazy like that.
And then it gives people like myself who do want to play them again with upgraded graphics the opportunity to play them again.
To do so,
or if they're
yeah.
multiplayer games, then to experience them with people who didn't play them before, and blah, 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 blah. But also...
Yeah, let's not have another Halo incident, but yeah.
But in the same vein that you're porting over all these games, I also do want some new games, because in the same vein, people that have not played these ports, there's going to be a bunch of people who have
been
played
playing them for years
and don't want the same games just over and over. I bought a Switch so I could play some new shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So where is that Where's the new games?
I bought a new OLED,
You know?
so I could play some new shit. Yeah.
And then they're advertising Pokemon Legends. It's coming, a new Pokemon game, and then also
that's pretty
Metroid
dope,
Dread,
yeah.
which comes out the same time.
Yeah, but how
that the
long has
Switch
it been
launches.
since we had a Metroid game? You know,
But it's coming out on
I know.
the same time that
at launch. So it's
at
actually
launch,
like
yeah.
something that you get excited for.
So it's cool
saying-
that you're gonna get the Metro game. If you're
Yeah.
getting the new Switch, you're gonna get that. So that's cool. But I'm just saying, as a whole, more than 5,000 games and counting, and like half of them are like ports and like, you know what I mean, and just like small indie games. And that's not shitting on the indie gamers. I know. Believe me, I play a lot of indie games myself. It's not shitting on the indie gamers.
sometimes, honestly, some
I'm just
of those-
expecting
it's
more
odd.
from Nintendo as a me personally.
You know what I've
That's all
learned
I'm
a lot throughout the time is sometimes those indie games, those games that you wouldn't expect that kind of throw you for a loop, that end up being your favorite. You
Yes,
create some of the best
100%.
memories.
That's
with
why
your
I'm saying
friends
I'm
and
not shitting on
with
that.
all
Right.
with all that good stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So it's dope, man. I like it.
And it's cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. I just expected more. I guess just to round that conversation out, I personally just expected more.
And
That's it.
somebody like me who's been waiting for like a big crazy 4K Switch or something crazy to really drive me into wanting to get back into some of these games and systems, etc.
Yeah.
This is kind of a letdown, but at least now I know that I could go grab an older Switch. I won't be that far behind with the new
Yes,
system.
exactly.
And by the time they
Save
finally
some money,
develop something, who
get
knows?
something that you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll buy one extra control that's gonna mess up that I'm gonna have to send back. So.
Yeah, exactly. I want
There's
to point
that.
something out though. Something I saw that was really cool, man. From on Instagram, Nintendo_concept_games, and it's concept without the T. It's CONCEP.
Concept.
So Nintendo_concept games, and they put this mock up, and I'll throw it up on the screen. New Super Mario Bros. All Stars.
All-Stars.
You know how we have the All Stars from back in the day. The Mario Bros. All Stars with like Super Mario 1, the
2,
Lost Levels, 2, 3,
3.
And then the other one included World and all that stuff. And then we have the remake for the Wii, Super Mario All Stars for the Wii, and then we also have the most recent one, Super Mario 3D All Stars, which had Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. This person made a mock-up, and forgive me, I actually don't know if Nintendo Concept Games actually made this mock-up per se, or they
But they
reposted it from
presented
somebody
it,
else,
yeah.
but they presented it, and I just want to give them their credit. New Super Mario Bros. All Stars, and it's up on the screen right now if you're looking at it. I think this is a dope idea, actually, dude. I think this is a really cool idea, and it would include New Super Mario Bros. That was for the Nintendo DS, cool game.
Super Mario
New
Bros.
Super
2.
Mario Bros. 2 for the Nintendo 3DS, which was a cool game, but that was the one where we were talking about with Dak and Game, where it's like
Kind of.
it's just like all the coins, and like it kind of renders the
pointless.
coins useless,
Yeah.
and it's just like the point is just to get a shitload of coins, and there's like a leaderboard seeing how many coins everybody in the game has playing around the world.
It's just like I have
Don't
more
get me
than
wrong,
you.
it was cool.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it was cool, but it was like a lot of people say it was kind of like a pointless Mario
yeah.
game. I don't know. You tell me your thoughts. So anyway, my bad. It would include New Super Mario Bros. For the DS, New Super Mario Bros. 2 for the 3DS, then it would include New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which obviously for the Wii, then New Super Mario Bros. U, which was for the Wii U and also ported to the Switch recently, and New Super Luigi Bros. U, which was on the Wii U and also ported to the Switch recently. It would include those in one big game. Now, I kind of don't see them doing this, though, because they just ported over Mario Bros. U and Luigi Bros. U to the Switch.
So they're gonna say that's enough.
Yeah, so that's enough for right now. But I do think that this is a great idea, actually.
Yeah.
I think it's a great
It's
idea.
something- see, that's something you could get excited
Yeah.
about and get behind and want to
Right.
say,
Even though
okay,
I've played each and
I'll-
every one of them, I
Yeah,
would love to play them
I'll
again
drop
on the
some
Switch.
money on that game. I wouldn't mind spending.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again,
but here's also what I wonder. Since two of those are, I mean, they're all lesser graphics than the Switch. The blueprint's already there for Mario Bros. U and Luigi Bros. U because they upgraded the graphics slightly and imported it to the Switch. So that model's already there. They could just do the same thing for New Super Mario Bros. Wii. That would be easy. But the hardware is slightly different when you go to handheld, and it's two different handhelds. It's the DS and the 3DS.
and the 3DS.
So
how is that going to translate?
would it
over?
just be a port, or would it be upgraded for Mario Bros., New Super Mario Bros. And New Super Mario Bros. 2?
Graphics,
Would they
everything
upgrade it as well? I would want them to upgrade it.
Well, yeah, it would
I
have to
wouldn't want it
match.
to
It
just
would
be
have
a
to be
port with those graphics
Yeah,
on the Switch.
it would have to
Yeah.
be on the same level for you to be.
I would
able
hope
to
it would
say,
be.
like,
Yeah,
hey, I'm excited.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I would
I'm
hope
gonna
it
do
would be. But I mean, I don't know. The
100%.
new Super Mario Bros.
I didn't wanna burp
franchise.
all in your
It's all
face,
good.
so.
New Super Mario Bros. Franchise has mixed feelings amongst Mario fans and gamers. I dig them. I see certain things sometimes what people are saying, like such as with the New Super Mario Bros. 2 and the coin gimmick and all that.
Yeah.
But I dig them, dude.
You can
I
see
like
the
the new.
complaints,
Yeah.
but But you see the nods also to like the old classics.
But I mean, I don't know. I dig them, dude. I like them. I think the new Super Mario Bros. Franchise is cool, and I actually think we deserve a new one. I think it's time for a new one. I dig the
We've said it
like
for a long
3D-ish style, 2D side-scrolling mixture of the game. It's like the new
little hybrid.
It's like side-scrolling Mario. Updated for today. You know what I mean?
It's an updated side-scrolling Mario.
Yeah, exactly. I dig it, dude. I think it's cool. And you get like all these new power-ups. I believe like the propeller power-up debuted in that one. The penguin suit debuted in that one. Like, I dig them, dude. I dig them. And I think it's time for a new Super Mario Bros. Installment in that franchise. If not, I think a new Super Mario Bros. All-Stars would be dope. I don't see them doing this anytime soon, though, at all. I mean, they couldn't even give us a Zelda bundle.
Yeah,
and it was Zelda's anniversary.
People were disappointed about that, you know.
And it was Zelda's anniversary.
People,
we recently posted, or actually, when this episode comes out, it'll probably be like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago.
Didn't Dearest Abby also make a complaint about how Donkey Kong's
like
anniversary?
40 years, 45 years, 40 years, I think, of Donkey Kong. They haven't said a fucking word.
She had it via message or whatever on the Instagram page because we were talking about it at the time, and then we said like, "Damn, it's fucked up. Zelda didn't put nothing out. Why didn't they? Such a big franchise." And she's like, "Hey." Don't forget about Donkey Kong. They didn't say shit.
Once again, Nintendo was like, "Oh, it's Zelda's 35th anniversary. You guys want some new Zelda shit?
Dude,
all right, well, you know what? Yeah, we're not gonna do it. Deal with it." What do you guys think? Do you guys like the new Super Mario Bros. Franchise? Do you want a new installment in the new Super Mario Bros. Franchise? Would you guys be opposed to having a new Super Mario Bros. All-Stars? Would you guys be down with that?
Yeah.
You guys let us know, man.
Yeah. I'd be down with it because I haven't caught up on the old stuff, so it's like a way for me to catch up. So that's a dope concept right there. Thank you, and we love people when people do stuff like that, man, because it kind of gets ideas
concepts
flowing.
and stuff.
It gets ideas
dude, I love that shit,
and it gets the what if conversations going as well as cements why we need important people like the Side Project podcast inside of like a Nintendo's headquarters.
Those guys, you know? Those fucking guys, dude.
That's us, huh?
Fuck yeah.
I'm wearing the t-shirt, man.
I'm not wearing one today, but I do got my Side Project mug.
Well, I'm gonna give you a twofer because I got a mug and a t-shirt.
Oh, it's a fucking twofer. Netflix confirms it will add games to the platform. I don't remember if we talked about this before. I know
I don't think we've
talked
ever
about
gone
it,
into it
but
in
I don't know
depth,
if we talked about it on an episode. We definitely didn't go in depth on it. I don't remember if we talked about it on an episode. We might have, though, when this first came out, because this was talked about like a very, very long time ago, IGN. And you know that we probably talked about it before IGN.
Side Project podcast first.
But I know that we mentioned something. I just don't remember if it was on the episode. But I got this from Gaming Instincts on Instagram. We always give credit where credit is due. And the streaming why is this so small? The streaming giant service Netflix confirmed in a letter to shareholders that it will be expanding into games and that there will be no additional cost for them. No additional cost.
I have some positives.
We're going to get into that a little later.
But yeah.
But streaming services take note to the fact that they say that there will be no additional cost. And Netflix, by the way, we're marking this right here, right now, that you said that. No additional cost. You better not backtrack. Gaming Instinct said, while earlier rumors suggested this included... what? Well, rumors suggested this.
Well, earlier rumors suggested...
My bad. I'm reading it wrong. All right. While earlier rumors suggested this, including a rumor in which PlayStation and Netflix might have a partnership, this focuses on the mobile platform. So apparently this is mainly for the mobile platform, I guess. They did not confirm what users can expect in terms of content, simply that Netflix intends to build on previous efforts they made around interactivity. Cannot read today. Hey, Chaz, you want to go back to 3rd grade? Actually, I think it's like 1st grade. Actually, you learned to read in kindergarten, don't you?
What was that Addams Sandler movie? He goes back because he didn't
complete
school.
Happy Gilmore. Is it? No, Happy Gilmore is the golf one. The golf one. Yeah. Billy Madison. There we go. Fucking Adam Sandler, dude. Me and Mike, I think we went out last weekend. I think it was at the spot. We were at this bar arcade thing.
Cool. I didn't need to be there.
Dude, we fucking invited you.
I was working.
You didn't come, dude.
I was working.
You didn't come.
I was working.
But we were talking about that. I think it was then. I don't know. Anyway, like a lot of people shit on Adam Sandler movies these days, dude. But I do get it.
You know why though? Recently,
some of the movies.
I don't want to stray away from what we're talking about, but
I mean, it kind of goes. I mean, that's not what we're talking about, but Adam Sandler has a deal with Netflix, so I mean, we're talking about Netflix. At least it's in the realm of Netflix. You know what I mean? Like an angle. I don't know. But
did you have my coffee? Dude?
No, I didn't. I just just amping it up, dude. Level 11.
Blowing eardrums.
It's all good, dude.
Yeah, I don't need to hear anything like that.
You don't need to hear. No, a lot of people they shitting on Adam Sandler, dude. I was gonna say Adam Netflix. They're just shitting on Adam Netflix, dude. Can you believe this shit?
Netflix Adams.
Yeah, man.
Sounds better.
Speaking of Adams, fucking ADHD today. Addams Family. Remember how that was happening?
Yeah.
And they cast who did they cast as not Morticia. Who did they cast? I don't know. Anyway,
as Wednesday, right?
As Wednesday. Who did they cast as Wednesday? Remember?
I forgot, but I know what you're talking about, though.
I don't know. But Tim Burton said that he would only do it if he was able to cast Johnny Depp as Gomez.
Yeah.
But he cast Luis Guzman or Guzman. You know who that is?
I want to go after.
Look.
Yeah, but I want to see. Hold on.
Look.
Yeah, because I don't want to look up anything right here.
Yeah, don't trip. I got you. This is your new Gomez.
Really?
Yeah.
I could see an Uncle Fester in that guy. I don't want to be an asshole.
Actually, I see it too. I see it too, bro. I actually see it too. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, dude. I see it too.
I'm sorry, Luis, but fuck, you're a Fester, dude. Like, that's not Luis Gomez.
Apparently, he's cast. If what I read was correct, and I was looking in the comments too, and it's very mixed reactions. There are surprisingly a lot of people that are like, I could see him. I could see it. But my initial reaction was like, wait a minute, what? Like, I'm sorry, man, dude. I feel so bad.
The more we're talking about this, the more you got to have some self-realization and acceptance of who you are and what you bring to the table, right? Like me, I bring the sexiness to the podcast.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, dude.
Now, when you tell me you're going to be the first, you're going to be the first one, cool, I get it. Nobody's done it. There's no background outside of some comics and stuff like that, whatever you might call it.
Wait, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about in general, like when you're going to cast for a role that's never been played.
Nobody's done it before?
Nobody's done it. There's no. I should have explained myself.
We have a pre.
I know.
What's the word? We have a pre.
But
we've seen a Gomez in live action before.
Here's where I'm getting at with that.
Yeah.
So when there's never been somebody cast for that role before, cool, anybody could do it. It does not matter, right?
Right, yeah.
But you have a Gomez.
You've seen one before.
Now they also planted that Johnny Depp kind of like Playboy.
So I was already thinking like Johnny Depp should be Gomez.
Yeah,
I agree.
Good looking dude, nice chin on him.
Yes,
you know.
Yes.
And then you got Fester. Like,
you got Fester Guzman right here, dude. Is it Guzman? How does he pronounce his?
No, I think it's Guzman.
Is it his is Guzman? You know, some people are Guzman.
I think it's Guzman.
They say it as Guzman.
No, I think it's Guzman.
I dated a girl one time and it was Guzman.
Hey.
It was a long time ago. It was a long time ago.
But I get Uncle Fester fucking vibe from him.
Yeah,
I do not get a leading role from him, and I love him, dude.
Yeah, no,
he's a great. I feel like he would have that great comedic touch.
You seen him in Waiting?
100%. Yeah.
Oh my god, that movie's disgusting though, but I love it.
Fucking hilarious.
Fucking love that movie though, dude.
Okay, but see, even then, he wasn't the strong leading role.
No.
But he was a good role. Added.
God, he was disgusting.
So
in that
he has
movie,
a real Uncle Fester nasty vibe to him. Is what I'm saying. Not the type of kind of like Playboy, good-looking dude that's gonna match up with like a Morticia.
Exactly.
Or somebody
who's
fine.
playing Morticia if he's Gomez. You know what I mean? Hey, we're getting into touchy territory here. You know we keep it real over here.
I'm just saying, dude. Uncle fucking Fester, dude.
Yeah, we went off on so many tangents, but bringing it back,
we're the fucking tangent boys.
Bringing it back a little bit. A lot of people are shitting on Adam Sandler. I don't remember what the exact point of that was, but I just remember having a conversation with Mike Jar Retro, and we were saying that like you have to. I think you just had to grow up on Adam Sandler. You had to grow up with Adam Sandler on Adam Sandler's movies to have that like appreciation for Adam Sandler's style of comedy.
For what he's done, you know for who he is, and all that.
Because there's more movies of Adam Sandler's that I still like than there are movies that I don't like. Yes, exactly. But I wonder, that's what me and Mike were talking about. That was my point. I wonder if it's because we grew up on Adam Sandler.
And our generation was a hell of a lot different in how
we were a hell of a lot funnier.
No, even like not even just that though. Like our generation and what we considered funny and all that. And I get comedy is subjective and I think not even just comedy, but just like movies and actors.
All that stuff. Yeah.
We were in a different time that I almost wonder if that comedy would have held up had he just started doing.
No, I don't think so. Our era of comedy was raunchy, was dirty,
waiting,
was aggressive, was racist. Like, that would be... See, but it's not racist. It's not. It's just considered racist now.
Yes.
But it's not. Like, it's funny. And I've said this before, and actually a lot of people agreed with me, which I didn't expect. But, like, it's funny. Like, racial jokes are funny when done with class, of course. Like, it's just funny to be able to sit in a room and laugh at each other, dude.
Andrew Schultz is an excellent example of that.
He's an excellent example where it still exists today. And there are people I see that, like, bitch about shit, but the majority of people understand his comedy.
He touches on everything, and he does not... And it's different when you stray or when you go focusing in on one race in general, then I would understand. But if it's like he covers,
exactly. There's like people send me like Italian memes and TikToks all the time because I come from an Italian background, and certain and they send me stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's hilarious. I'm never offended, dude. It's hilarious.
Again,
like,
different
that's
mindsets
totally
and how we
like
grew up,
people
though.
send me things that'll be like, this is totally like your dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh my god, that's hilarious. That is like my dad. You know what I mean? And then people will be like, dude, I see these traits in you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
like even though I didn't grow up in Italy or grow up in Argentina or any of those kind of things, like
some of the habits
because of being around my family that did and that were instilled in me exactly. And I'll be like, oh my god, and I'll laugh at it and I'll be like, oh my god, you're right. I do that sometimes. Like that's hilarious. You know what I mean? I'm never like, you know what, you guys. You're fucking racist! Like, I never do that. I just laugh, dude. Just have a good fucking time. Anyway.
It's different mindsets, though.
Yeah, whatever.
That's what it boils down.
But you're right. I don't think it would... certain things wouldn't last that were in the 90s where we grew up. Actually, I don't think fucking almost anything that happened in the 90s. South Park, dude.
The Simpsons.
They just got renewed, bro.
The Simpsons, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, The Simpsons, yep.
South
Park is one.
Ren
South Park's still around, but they haven't been around for a while, dude.
Cartoon shit, like...
Ren and Stimpy, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking disgusting cartoon. Dirty as hell. I can't believe my parents let me watch that. I don't even think they
did let us watch it.
We just
watched it.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, we're waking up Saturday, 5 in the morning, watching old-ass cartoons.
Dude. Fuck yeah. Where is this? I just want to read it real quick since we brought it up. Fuck. May cut this out. May speed it up. Trey Parker and Matt Stone signed new deal to extend South Park through season 30 and make 14 original made-for-streaming movies exclusively for Paramount Plus, starting with 2 films in 2021. Which, hold up, 2021's almost over. Trey, Matt.
So what 2 movies you got up your sleeve?
What's happening in the next few months here? You know what I mean? But I am all for it, dude. I love South Park, dude.
I am all for it as long as they don't change the basis of how that
and I don't think Trey and Matt will, man. They stick to their guns, dude.
I know.
And I wonder, though, are these 14 movies just South Park movies? Or are they just like Trey and Matt movies, like with whatever they wanted? Because you know they do other stuff. Well, they haven't for quite a while,
but they do other stuff.
Like they've done. If nobody's seen it, does anybody know? Do we have any subscribers? Do we have any followers? Any viewers? Any listeners? Any projectors? Any tuner inners?
Tuner inners. That's the one that I like.
That are fans of Troma movies. This is going so far back, dude. This is some real indie shit right now.
Part of what?
Troma. The company Troma, dude. The Toxic Avenger.
I would have to look at stuff like in right
I know
here.
you've seen the Toxic Avenger, but you probably never really paid too much attention. But I won't waste the time. I'll throw it up in editing, so you'll see it in editing. But Cannibal the Musical was Trey and Matt's one of their first movies ever. If you guys have never seen Cannibal the Musical, go watch it. If you like South Park, if you're a fan of Trey and Matt, if you're a fan of that raunchy, like stupid comedy, that gruesome comedy, that weird gore, horror, weird shit, and then you know like Trey and Matt, if you're a fan of South Park, you know there's a lot of singing and stuff too, and a lot of episodes and stuff.
Musical kind of features too, yeah.
This is Cannibal the Musical. It's fucking hilarious, and it's based on a true story, kind of, but they altered it, you know what I mean, for their purposes. Yeah. It's fucking hilarious. It is one of my favorite movies. I was first introduced to it when I was like fucking, I don't know, 13 or some shit.
Very age appropriate.
Totally shouldn't have watched it at that age.
Totally
and
age appropriate.
I own that movie, and it's we used to be on some streaming service, but I think it got taken down. It's raunchy as fuck.
That's probably why it got taken down.
Yeah, and it's gory as shit. And it's totally old school, dude. It's filmed old school. Like, it's amazing. I love it. One of my favorite movies. I watch it at least a couple times a year. Like every year, dude. But go back if you're a fan of South Park and shit like that. But yeah, I'm totally stoked for this South Park thing, dude. Fucking, I've been waiting for a new South Park episode. I know they put out a couple 45-minute to hour-long episodes, which I still haven't watched the, we can't say it because of YouTube, but the P-demic special. South Park did a P-demic special. I don't know. I think it's on HBO Max.
That's where I go get my news.
Yeah.
South Park.
Yeah, South Park.
But they predict a lot. I haven't never steer you wrong.
I haven't watched that one. I haven't got to that one. I'm lagging it. But I've been waiting.
I've slacked.
I've actually been watching every night. I at least watch a couple episodes on HBO Max. I've been watching. I went all the way back to the very first season, and I've been watching all the South Park episodes.
So when everybody's been asking you why you're not playing, and you
because I'm watching South Park.
You're watching South Park.
I'm watching a lot of
South
shit
Parking
right now.
it up.
We'll get into it next week on an episode. All the things that we're watching. I'm watching so much shit right now. It's fucking insanity.
And it's a continuation of all the shit that Julio hasn't watched.
Yeah, but I'm rewatching right. I just watched the World of Warcraft episode, and it fucking made my nipples so hard.
I want to watch that movie over again, even though it didn't.
Which one?
Do so well. The World of Warcraft movie.
Oh, dude, the Warcraft movie. Don't even get me started. We'll talk about that next week too. Okay, don't even get me started. We'll go in depth on that one, dude. But anyway, I'm really stoked. I've been waiting for a new South Park season and 14 fucking movies from Matt and Trey. I'm all for it. Matt, Trey, I've been wanting to get into acting. Surprise, I'm announcing that now.
Voice acting.
And voice acting, acting in general. I fucking want to do it. I want it. Fucking call me, man.
Do it.
Anyway.
I'm getting that real Shia LaBeouf.
Fucking do it. Anyway, Netflix confirms they will be adding games to the platform. This is going to be such a long break in between what we were originally supposed to be talking about. They did not confirm what users can expect in terms of content, simply that Netflix intends to build upon previous efforts they made around interactivity. This would include the popular interactive movies such as Black Mirror, Bandersnatch, which sounds fucking totally pornographic. I watched that movie and I interacted with it. I didn't find it that great. As well as actual games such as Stranger Things 3, the game, which I think you can get on Steam and stuff like that. And then Stranger Things also has another game in development for iOS and Android, which is possibly a part of this whole situation as well. Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. Currently, we know that games will be coming at no additional cost, like they said, similar to the films and the series, which other streaming services take note.
I wonder that even though they're not charging you more per game, are they going to be raising now
the original price of
because it's also, now that they're adding a new feature, it's also going to...
That means there's going to be a new department that's handling it.
Yeah, it's going to cost more.
Exactly.
Make sure everything's running on time.
Exactly. They're saying they're not going to charge any additional costs. Disney, D+, charging $30 fucking for a movie, which we'll get into that in a minute, but since this is running on a little bit long, because we decided to talk about a bunch of shit that we didn't have on the docket today, let's break up the monotony and let's get into this week's cosplay of the week. Oh, I didn't know how long we were gonna go. I was gonna go forever with that one, dude. And this week's, you all right there? Whoa, hey,
I got
a little fucking whoa. Oh my God!
They weren't Spidey senses. I'll tell you that.
Fucking trip out. You see those little black dots? One looks like a titty. You try to suck it real quick. I don't know, dude. It's fucking crazy.
I did see black dots, but it wasn't like.
You never know, dude. You never know. This week's cosplay of the week is none other than Namor cosplay, and I'm throwing it up on the screen right about. Fuck me, oh.
Should we do a trident?
Oh, now. Oh, there it is. Ooh,
I probably should have said it before.
Yeah, you should have said it. I was in a zone, dude. I was in a zone, man. Namor cosplay. We have been following you for quite a long time now, and we've been checking out everything you've been doing for quite a long time now. And we really like your Namor cosplay, and we've liked it for quite a long time now. And this is absolutely amazing, dude. And we chose one that is edited by jwcreative.art on Instagram, and it says amazing underwater Namor edit by jwcreative.art. This was so cool to receive. Go check their page out. They make amazing edits. Imperious Rex. That's me stabbing somebody with a trident. Gory, bloody. Oh, it's dripping on my face.
Technically with a microphone that has like trident-esque features. Like little...
And the photo was done by, you know what? Don't know how to pronounce this. Tomatoes. I don't know. It's at MATOTOSH, and that's the photos done by, and like we said, the edit is done by jwcreative.art. Namor cosplay. This is absolutely amazing, dude. I really dig this. You see that he's got the eyebrows going, totally Namor. He's got the ears as well. If you zoom up a little bit, we can see a little bit more. He's got the pointy ears, the style. I was gonna say elf ears, but he's not really an elf. But you know what I mean? Because it is like elf ears, though.
Elfish.
The pointy ears reminds me of elves. You know what I mean? He's got the hair perfectly done. I mean, perfectly doing the cosplay, dude. He's got the shoulder pads, shoulder plates, however you want to call it. The shoulders going on there. He's got the necklace going down.
If you zoom in on that, though, you could see a lot of like the scaling and
the details. Yes, dude. It looks like something that would come from underwater.
And part of some pieces of that, you could see like part of the necklaces where he would have had some of the pieces.
Yeah, he's got like what would it be, like Flair? If you worked at Applebee's, it'd be called like Flair. You know, hey, what's that one movie? Oh, Mike, Jar of Retro. If you're watching it right now, I know you know Office Space. Office Space. Remember Jennifer Aniston, and she works at the restaurant back when Jennifer Aniston was cool. Oh, probably just offended like 15 people right now. And she had all the flair in Office Space. You know what I'm talking about?
A whole 15 people.
A whole 15, dude. Just 15 only. But I really dig this, dude. And you got the Atlantean belt going on with the trident showing there. You're holding the trident. Oh, dude, I love it, dude.
Just the posture and
pants look amazing.
Yeah, dude.
You
have it, you know.
The pants look perfect. They got the scaling going on there, just like you said, with the shoulders and everything. And you just go down, you see his boots a little bit coming up. And the edit is absolutely amazing with the creature in the background. And I don't know if it is for certain, but it could be comic accurate. It could be the what are they calling it? It's the sea dragon, right?
The sea dragon.
I hope I'm correct on that. It's like the mythical, the sea dragon. It's like it's very.
Yeah, the screenshot, didn't you?
What's the? I put it away.
Okay.
It's very what in their culture. The Atlanteans, the sea dragon is like very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like well respected. But there's a different word for it. They worship it or something like that. It's very, very respected. I can't think of the right words. Bear with me. I'm sorry, you guys. But very amazing edit. If that is the sea dragon, that's awesome. If it's not, it's some type of sea creature, and it's still really cool. It doesn't matter.
And it ties in really well to the cosplay, and it goes well with what he's doing. Obviously, the sea and all that. Namor. So you got to think the attention to detail right there is amazing.
So shout out to the editor who understood the assignment. This dude understood the assignment. He ran with it. He presented it. Just like in South Park when she's like, present them, when she's talking about balls. I never forgot about that ever in my whole life. Present them. I was like, whoa, dude.
Was it much like the Rebirth bull testicles?
Yes, it was much like that. Rebirth was like, present them. And I was like,
Oh, dude,
people that have no clue what we're talking about are probably like, what in the fuck? What in the ball fuck was happening?
To continue with the cosplay.
Yeah, this is great, dude, and we've been wanting to
like, fuck, they did a cosplay.
Yeah, can you guys just focus on my shit and not talk about balls? This is absolutely amazing, dude, and I really, really dig this. We've been wanting to feature this for quite a long time, and we've been following you for quite a long time. And also, shout out to EMG555 on Instagram. I see you guys collaborate a lot.
On a couple of them,
You guys are friends, yeah, and I know you guys are local to us as well. So maybe one day we could all meet up, man. You know, maybe one day we could all meet up, or you guys could come on the show, both of you. You know what I mean? We talked to both of you guys.
He would have to.
We featured EMG as a cosplay a week before as well.
He would clearly have to come from above. You know,
yeah, he would have to. Yeah, if you can take the time, and I also know that when you come out, it's like your strength lessers a little bit when you're out of the water as Namor, you know, and you're also stronger than Aquaman. I just want to say that. Okay, all right,
out there.
Okay, all right, okay. You're also stronger than Aquaman, and also Namor was before Aquaman. Okay, all right, DC. Okay,
which is why he's stronger than me.
Yeah, this is absolutely dope, dude, and I really dig it. Shout out to the photographer, shout out to the editor, and shout to the edit, and shout out to you, Namor Cosplay on Instagram. Your Namor Cosplay of the week for us is amazing.
I thought we were moving forward.
I don't know. This is me doing like water things. I don't know. I'm just like,
what are you, the last fucking waterbender?
The last waterbender. Why is it not? No, fucking no, dude. While we round this episode out, real quick, we'll just touch on it real quick because there's been a couple of people that have wanted to get our views on it. We were talking to some people outside of the podcast, and I mean, outside of like the actual,
we talked to actual
here
people
on the show. We actually communicated with human beings, you guys. Some of them could have been aliens. You never know.
Via an app, but yes.
Some of you guys could have been reptilians as well. You really don't know. But the whole Scarlett Johansson situation with Black Widow and Disney and Marvel and all that, I still haven't watched the Black Widow movie, and that's because I don't want to pay $30 fucking for it.
Well,
all right? Now,
you've also
opinion.
been very opinionated on
exactly.
that.
This is my opinion. I'll run through it real quick. I've had multiple conversations with people about $30 charge. Some people are for it. Some people are not for it. So this is just my fucking opinion, okay? I'm already paying for D+ monthly. I don't feel like I should have to pay an additional for a movie.
No.
I just don't. I'm sorry.
No,
I don't.
not at all. For something that you should be presenting to us at a convenience, like through the app and everything that we're already paying for.
As a consumer.
I should not have to pay an extra $30. And that went for the Mulan movie. That went for any of the movies that came out.
I don't see it.
the Emma Watson Cruella movie.
Which I kind of wanted to see as well. But I'm not paying $30 for these movies. I'm sorry.
Okay, so the Cruella movie was actually pretty dope. Nothing like that. Nothing like the classic. Yes, I saw, but I didn't pay $30 on D+.
Yeah,
I went to a $5 movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Movie theater.
That's my other point, dude.
Like no bullshit, dude. There's a movie theater.
There was a $6 one not far from me
on Tuesdays and
shit. And it's beautiful. It's nice. It's like upscale as shit.
I enjoyed it with my family. I paid like $20 for popcorn.
I kind of miss that a little bit here and there. Certain things I miss.
Nonetheless, though, I'm not going to pay $30 for something that I can't keep.
No, exactly, dude.
And that's my other price problem of a physical Blu-ray.
Yes.
Whatever.
I could go like you just did. You went to a theater and paid $5 to watch this movie. Why the fuck, as a single person? And I don't mean like single relationships. I mean as a singular person. Why am I paying $30 to watch this at home when I already pay monthly for your service?
Yeah.
If I went to the theater, I'm not going to pay $30. And I know the argument for families are, well, damn, I'm actually saving money. I've got like 5 kids, a wife, my nephew would come. I'm spending like $100 on stuff plus the concession. Okay, cool. I get your argument.
Yeah.
But what about everybody else, though? We got to think about everybody here, do we not? You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the single people.
So I don't know. I'm just saying. So for me, because I know certain things may contradict what we're going to say here.
That has nothing to do with our thoughts or opinions on the movie in general.
Yes.
It is just solely on paying $30 for any movie that came out.
And it's like, oh, well, you can't afford it? It's not about if I can afford it or not afford it. For some people, it definitely is,
Even if I was selling enough Side Project t-shirts, I still would
shout out to everybody buying the merch. You can buy it right here at the Side
Yeah.
Project store. It's going to be right here. It's going to be right here.
I still would not pay $30 extra to watch it.
I just don't want to.
Period.
You know, and
no matter how much of a fan I was.
And there are some people out there that cannot afford it, though. Like, what about those people? That's fucked up. You're charging them monthly and then telling them they got to pay $30.
They're already fucking paying
exactly.
For it.
And then they got to pay another $30. They're like, oh, I really want to see this movie. Like,
so shit, my shit's going to be 45, 46
Yeah.
this month because I could, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's fucking ridiculous. I don't agree with it. But anyway, the Scarlett Johansson and Disney thing here, I got this from The Verge, and I'm just going to quote it because they did such a good job. I'm not even going to try to summarize it. This summer's biggest Hollywood attraction is a multi-million-dollar battle between two of the industry's best-known players, Scarlett Johansson and Disney. Johansson sued Disney last week over its day and date release of her Marvel superhero film, Black Widow, which put the movie on Disney Plus the same day it hit theaters, potentially depriving her of the huge box office-infused paycheck. The aftermath has been chaotic, but it's more importantly illuminated the myriad of ways that streaming has forever changed the way we experience movies and the implications for the creatives and talents who make them. And then they go on to say, movie contracts have traditionally been negotiated around box office results, with sizable bonuses tied to how well a film performed. This worked out well for both talent and studios. Studios saved a chunk of money up front and didn't risk spending big on a flop, while actors, producers, and others involved in the film could look at box office results to see exactly what their production was worth and get paid accordingly. And like I said, that's from TheVerge.com. And then you have something from
I was actually looking from the Wall Street Journal. So Disney intentionally induced Marvel's breach of the agreement without justification in order to prevent Miss Johansson from realizing the full benefit of her bargain with Marvel, end quote, the suit said. Yeah. And then Disney spokesman also said that Miss Johnson's suit had no merit and is especially, quote, especially sad and distressing in its callous disregard for the horrific and prolonged global effect of the demic.
Yes.
The company said it fully complied with Miss Johansson's contract, and furthermore, the release of the Black Widow on Disney Plus Premier Access has significantly enhanced her ability to earn additional compensation on top of the already $20 million that she made.
Right. Okay. So a couple people have asked us our thoughts on this. One is putting all my feelings aside for how I feel about D Plus and all that, and how I feel about the Black Widow movie. None of that matters. Okay, putting that aside. Just speaking purely on business. If Disney breached their contract, she's 100% in the right. She should sue the shit out of them. Disney deserves a little smack sometimes.
Also, though, part of that and going into that, which some people are going to say, well, damn, it's streaming and she's going to get paid off the streams, etc. The suit also notes that the annual bonuses for Disney chairman Robert Iger and chief executive Bob Chapek,
I think it's Chapek.
are tied to the performance of Disney Plus and cites that furthermore motivation for putting Black Widow on the services. Disney disclosed in 2021 proxy that Messer, Iger, and Chapek both received bonuses for the success of Disney Plus. In short, the message from the film, you know, and it goes on, etc.
Yeah. So basically, the executives get paid more money for on the back end for the streaming services,
right?
For the streaming services. So of course,
on the business end, I understand why they push these movies over, because it's only more money that it's going to generate, which is more traffic, which is more showing why it's successful, all these other things for business purposes. I get it. You just fattened your pockets, but you also broke your contract.
It's a breach of contract to what you had for the actress. So, but with that being said, like, forgive me if we just said it and I misunderstood, but does she not get paid for any of the streaming service revenue?
I think
her contract only box office? Is that part of the? Forgive me if anybody's like, Chaz, did you fucking pay attention? I did, but does she not make any money on the streaming service? Because isn't the argument mainly that they fucked up the box office money?
So even if she does see money off of that, though, she probably doesn't see as much as she would from like a box office profit, right? So let's just say random fucking numbers. She gets $1 per every movie that's watched, etc. Versus D Plus, she'd get like 50 cents or something. Let's just say she's not making as much from
because we've had this conversation before too about music at least, and we don't know what it is about streaming. But like you make 0 point musicians make like 0 point. Forgive me if I'm fucking up slightly. I might be missing a zero here, but you make 0.0007, maybe one more zero in there or something of a cent, you guys. 0.000, maybe one more zero, 7 or something like that of a cent for every stream. You don't get shit. You don't get paid shit for streaming.
You'd have to be somebody huge, like somebody
like
big,
a Drake, an Eminem. That's the only way you're making
somebody
money.
That's seeing crazy millions off streaming.
So with that being said, in the streaming world that we live in now for movies and shit as well,
maybe somebody that. But I don't want to say works within the industry because I don't know if they'd reveal it. But maybe somebody who better knows,
or even if you don't want us to say that it was you, just tell us and we just got an insider.
Is it the same? Is it
for
the
streaming
same
for
scale?
actors? Yes, for Hollywood.
Now let's just say that her contract was based solely off making all her money or most of her money off of the box office, right? Because you also introduced this and saved me money from having to go to said box office and spend $30 and just stay at home. That also is now going to give me less of that box office money though. So now you're shorting me. Now I understand that she got $20 million up front, so it's just like additional money on top of that. But if my contract at the end of the day says, hey, we're doing this movie, it's going to come out on this platform, this is what we're doing it for, that's how you're getting paid, then that's what it should be. And if you change that, that's not on me because I acted, I performed, however good or bad, depending on who you're asking, she did. Now, I think she's hot and all that, but that's different.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything? We're talking about her fucking money.
I wanted to throw that in
Black Widow has earned $319.5 million at the global box office. The above figure does not include the money Black Widow has earned from its D Plus release.
So let's see how much of the D Plus release has made, and then how much of that is she getting?
According to Variety, it's saying that D Plus made $60 million. So the box office made $319.5 million, and D Plus made $60 million.
That's not bad. I mean, that's not bad numbers. I don't know what $60
Forgive
million.
Me if these are incorrect. I don't know. I'm just reading. I'm just reporting what it says here. Okay, so forgive me if those are incorrect.
How many times $30 over did you guys pay to watch that on Disney Plus?
She got $20 million up front. Yeah. So it made $319.
20 up front.
Box office, $60 million on D Plus. She got $20 million up front. I wonder what percentage of that is hers on the back end.
Yeah.
And what
I think
would have been.
I think
because she doesn't. I'm assuming she does not get money from D Plus.
And if she does,
that's part of the problem here, right?
If she does, it's
I feel like
very
people are gonna
minor.
be like, did you guys not? What? Did you guys not fucking listen? I feel like people are gonna. I feel like people are gonna be like, "Did you guys not fucking listen?"
Are you having a WB executive moment when Krypton blew up?
Are you guys not paying attention?
You know what I'm saying? But no, nonetheless,
you guys are not well equipped to have this conversation.
Again, if one of you knows how much she's making off of the streaming service and what the difference and that was in comparison to the box office stuff, that would help us out or help whatever. But at the same time, at the end of the day.
If you breach the contract, you're in the wrong. Yeah,
and you pay.
So I agree with the suit, and it's also seems to be a situation that's continuously occurring as far as breaching contracts go.
And a lot of people
Emma
have been
Stone
saying,
is suing as well.
Yeah, so they're saying a lot of people now,
Cruella.
and cool for her if she's the first to kind of do it to kind of get the ball rolling. But it also looks like Emma Stone's doing it. Maybe some other people are going to start speaking out against their contracts.
Kevin Feige spoke up about it and said that he was upset with the decision that Disney made. So this is clearly an issue, and people deserve.
And you guys do not want to mess up that Feige situation.
Yeah. Keep
whatsoever.
Feige happy.
Yeah,
all right?
keep Feige happy.
Keep Feige happy. What do you guys think about all this, though, man? Anything that we mentioned today, let us know in the comments because we definitely want to talk to you guys about it. If anything becomes a promo clip, head on over to Instagram and talk about it in the promo clips as well. You got anything else you want to say before we get the fuck out of here?
Nah, that was it, man. I was stuck on buffering.
All right, well, let's get the fuck out of here.
I was going to say you have to pay $30 to see me do that.
You have to pay $30 for us to continue the outro. Halfway through this episode, you're gonna have to pay $30 for us to continue this. Actually, people actually do that. If you want to see the rest of this episode, head on over to our Patreon. They actually do that. Fuck, shit. We're just shitting on everybody today, man. Thank you guys for watching, for liking, for commenting, for sharing, for doing all those beautiful things you do over on YouTube.com/Side
Projekt Podcast.
When you go down, you hit that big red subscribe button, and it says $30 if you want to subscribe. Actually, it does not.
Don't think
it's free to subscribe. Okay, we are not Disney. We don't have a Patreon. Everything is free every week. We do this for you guys. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and you get 100 sexy Projekt points. Thank you for listening on Apple, Google, Spotify, and all those things you listen on. When you rate and review and give us thumbs up and you do all those things. We love you from the bottom of our hearts. All you Juice. Tell them where they can find you, man.
Across all social media platforms, you can find me as Captain_Juicebox. But if you watch me stream on Twitch, it is twitch.tv/LordJuicebox. No.
Juicebox SP. There we go. That's your Xbox gamer tag. So now you just gave me your Xbox gamer tag. Follow him on Xbox too. If you're looking for me, you can find me at IG Hates Chazzy on Instagram, and everything else you're looking for is gonna be right in here.
I try to do this every time and just say that I'm gonna have a little box right here, but I always.
If you're looking for the both of us, the duo, the magnificent, you can find us at
Side Projekt Podcast
on Instagram.
That was the best today.
Let's get out of here, man. Juice, hit him with some bistos, man.
I thought you were gonna say with some biscuits, because I'm fucking hungry.
Hit him with some biscuits, man.